What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, got an interesting one here. Of course, it was brought to my attention just with the controversy with Trump and Greenland, Denmark. And there's been a lot going on, just crazy stuff. Even like with these ICE agents here, man, it was a tragedy that happened here recently, man, from just ICE agents. It's been a lot. It's been some crazy stuff going on here under the Trump administration, you know. But I came across this video, Danish comedian Huxi Bach, however you want to say that, here arguing that America should stand down. You know, I don't know what it is about power. Like, you know, I watched different movies, you know, pertaining to power. You know, watch the show Power and shows and stuff. But I'm telling you, I think Trump is literally on like a power trip. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be up next to be president on that Republic side. Just because, like, at this point, it's like you want to know, like, what's the real intentions here for a lot of things. Because I feel like a lot of innocent people are getting hurt. A lot of unnecessary things are going on, but we checking this out. Dear America,
hello.
We'd like
yes,
to
I'd
speak
like
to a man.
Congress, please. I'm on hold, but I'm trying to reach Congress on behalf of the Kingdom of Denmark. Now, my first language is Danish, but I figured I'd do this in English since I know how some of you Americans feel about people who speak foreign languages.
You have to speak English.
Anyway, the reason I'm reaching out is the northern part of the kingdom, namely Greenland. The world's largest distraction.
Dang.
Sorry, I mean the world's largest island.
Not an Epstein Island.
We here in the Kingdom of Denmark are getting a very Venezuelan vibe about the way the American president is talking about us right now.
We're going to be doing something with Greenland, either the nice way or the more difficult way.
Which is crazy. I'll try to, like, it. I'm telling you, a power trip. That's what that is, man. Those Epstein files will be crazy if they came, because I'm sure this was his right-hand man right here. That's what's going to be interesting to see when all that stuff unfolds. I mean, to be honest, the way it's going, they probably won't release that stuff or have him really have his information with that stuff until he's not out of office or something. Like, that's just how they be working around here.
What do you do when an employee goes rogue?
Oh.
Well, what I've learned, mainly from watching American TV shows, you ask to speak to the manager. And in Trump's case, that will be Congress. I mean, they can control the budget, they can hold investigations, they can even fire him. But they seem to be sleeping on the job.
Mr. Moore.
Knocked out, actually.
Mr. Moore.
Hence my phone call. But while I'm on hold, maybe we can talk about it.
Still on hold.
To start, let's look at a map. This is Greenland. Roughly 50,000 Greenlanders live there, and it's not green at all. It's white. It's all white. Maybe that's why that Stephen Miller guy loves it so much. This is Denmark, almost 2,000 miles away. 6 million Danes live here. We do minimalism, we do Lego, we do hygge, we do the fat shot. That's us.
The fat shot?
Now, Denmark and Greenland are not the same country.
Two different places.
We are in a relationship. We share a king, but we have individual governments. We are very different, but we make it work. To put it in American terms, we're like Trump and Melania. We're formally together, functionally separate, and both pretending it's very normal.
Yeah, that relationship is a little suspect for sure. I'm trying to understand it still. Like, it's an awkward
America
relationship.
And Denmark actually go way back. We usually follow blindly whenever you guys feel like invading a country. We did it with the Gulf War, we did it with Afghanistan, we did it with Iraq. Coalition of the willing.
We will lead a coalition of willing nations to disarm him.
We were the willing. But this time, we can't help you. Because you're talking about invading a country that we already invaded. Look, we already know how colonialism ends. We've seen this film before.
Dang.
India in revolt. Protesters smoked out by the police.
Crazy.
Here's why invading Greenland, the easy way or the hard way, would be bad for America and for the world. think I need some fresh air.
At this point, I think Trump is trying to start World War III out here. Like, him and Putin got like they got some interesting schemes and interesting plans.
Danish missionaries invaded Greenland in 1721, slowly taking over the country. And for 250 years, we did whatever we wanted to them, basically going full colonial on them. Even in the 20th century, we were inserting IUDs into Greenlandic women to limit the population. We were separating Greenlandic children from their families, sending them to Denmark. Horrible stuff.
Yeah.
We even let America build military bases in Greenland. During the Cold War, you guys had 10,000 troops based there.
Wow.
You even crashed a B-52 carrying 4 nuclear bombs there in 1968. Remember?
That's
the hunt
dangerous.
is on to locate the missing nuclear weapons.
So,
wow.
What did we Danes learn from the past couple of centuries?
Yeah, they definitely didn't teach us that in school, for sure. They definitely don't. That's why I said our history is so limited. They literally teach us what they want us to know. And I teach history, 5th grade level, but mainly science. I'm a science and history teacher. But I even tell my students, like, there's so much more out there than what certain curriculums have. Make sure you always stay open-minded to learning. Make sure you always stay curious when it comes to certain things, you know. You can research yourself always be accustomed to learning. Like, you should never let somebody just tell you what things are. Like, you have the power to go get the information yourself. Like, go get the information for yourself. I even told her, even with me, I can tell y'all one thing, go research it. Like, I could be wrong. You could be right. You could find all the details. Like, don't just let somebody tell you what this is. Go get it for yourself. That's where it's gonna make sense at. Like, cite your sources and go get it for yourself.
Well, the obvious. No population is going to be happy with a foreign government ruling over them. The Greenlanders hated us for centuries. Some still do. So Trump invading Greenland is not gonna help America's place on the global stage. Or
Not at all.
And I know he says he's the most popular president in the most popular country since the dawn of time.
I'm a very stable genius.
But trust me,
Very stable
not.
genius, crazy.
and going old school colonial on Greenland is not gonna help. Anyway, back to the history lesson. In 1979, Greenland voted for greater autonomy from Denmark and to form its own government. And this is important because Trump keeps talking about buying Greenland.
The fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land.
Denmark doesn't own Greenland.
This man is crazy. What in the world? You might as well say that about America. You might as well say that about America. People were already here. He's talking about just because a boat get there. That is crazy. That's like the craziest line I done ever heard. That is insanity, Trump.
The fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own
That
the
is
land.
insane.
Denmark doesn't own
That's
Greenland
insane to
anymore.
say
Greenland
coming from
owns
America.
Greenland. Us Danes even asked the Greenlanders how they'd feel about being bought.
300,000 kroner.
No, he could never buy us. Ever in my life, I would.
500.
And then shortchanging. That is crazy. That is crazy. Just imagine he's like, oh, I'll buy it for this. What? I think this man got dementia or something. He got Alzheimer's or something. Something's going wrong with his brain.
No.
You
What
see,
in the world?
we know the Greenlanders.
And I think this is what happens when our presidents are like 90. This is what we get when our presidents are 90. They develop dementia and just start doing some crazy stuff like this.
They're a
It's crazy.
proud indigenous people who are not interested in being Americans. You can't just buy them off. So, Trump is running wild. He's kidnapping presidents, he's invading other countries without congressional approval, and frankly, we don't want that mess spilling into Greenland. Or Europe. Or Legoland, for that matter. So
Definitely
again,
not Legoland.
that's why we're trying to speak to the manager. But Congress still isn't picking up the phone. Hello?
Feel like they could care less. Still empty.
The Americans are determined.
I'm telling you, man, it's even one of those things because I work in education and even our state representatives and stuff like it. It's sad what it's very sad, like how they value these children too. Like literally, I don't even feel like school is the same as I used to be. Like, despite the educate, like that child life, most importantly, is important. That child's well-being is important nowadays. I think they could care less about a child's well-being and more so about, are we getting money? Where's our funding and like it's crazy here. It's crazy. Like I said, being in the education system here is totally different because I feel like it's more of a money thing nowadays. It's way more of a money thing, and these are the people that we put in here, and they're doing a horrible job leading. It's like no care. It's all money. And just think, I walk around, I see people all the time that vote for these people, and it's just sad that they vote for people that just don't care and are blinded by reality, blinded by what's right. Right and wrong is still a thing. Wrong is wrong and right is still right. But I think this man got Alzheimer's or something, man. On behalf of my side of America, I want to apologize because I don't know what's wrong with this guy. This man Trump is tripping. Like, I know he was tripping that first term, but this second term, I'm telling you, he's on a power trip. He's literally on a power trip. He's doing too much now. He's going out of control. Like, and we have these ICE agents doing crazy stuff too. It just don't make sense. It's too much going on, and I feel like humility and the love of people is gone. It's fading away around here. So like I said, we'll see. But other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Y'all hit that subscribe button, and y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.